Live from KTIV, this is SportsFource Extra.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of SportsFource Extra. I'm Jason Mullen. I'm joined by everyone's favorite Nebraskan, Irvin Doman, and Siouxland. We'll be bringing you the gift of highlights tonight.
Yeah, that's right. These athletes, they were spreading holiday cheer all around Siouxland with their talents on the basketball court. And we begin with a rivalry-filled all the beef in the world.
Yeah, that's right. That's because the Beef Bowl hit the hardwood up in Lyon County as West Lyon and Central Lyon, they squared off for county supremacy in Rock Rapids. Now, we'll start with the girls' game where we've got a top 10 tango between the Lions and the Wildcats. Central Lyon girls bring out the heat. They'll swing it around, find Aubrey Metzger down low. Metzger gets the deuce to go there. Into the second half we go, though. West Lyon with possession. Kendra Gramstad steps aside for a wide open three, and hey, late banking hours out in Rock Rapids tonight. Later on for the Lions, Georgie Odakovic gets the ball on the outside, zings it over to Danica Hugendorn down low at the post for two. Central Lyon wins a close one in this one, 49-47.
West Lyon, they're a team we know aren't going to roll over. They're going to come at us. But the girls, we just said we got to finish. You know, these girls do a great job, and somehow they found a way to win at the end, and good teams do that, and I'm really proud of them.
All right, the beef continues into the boys' game, though, out at Central Lyon. Start off with it for the Wildcats. Jared Selesky finds the rebound. Here's to Carson Hugavine for the triple. He misses, though. Later on, Lions with the ball out of bounds. Corey. Hold on, my bad, Zach. Lions with the ball out of bounds. Corey Sirk gets stuck in the paint, but finds Lee Groen grooving around the corner. He'll take it in for the layup there. West back with the ball now. Hugavine drives, toss to Bryson Childress for the corner three. West Lyon gets the win in this matchup, 71-37. Into the Metro Sioux City East, looking for their third straight win as they take on Lamar's. We'll pick up third quarter. Cy Bixman takes in a couple dribbles, spins, rises up. The senior gets the shooter's roll for two right there. Closing seconds of the third quarter. Bilal Youssef looking for an opening. He'll find a cutting Chris Loggins, who uses great body control and beats the buzzer. 10 to the final frame, leading by 17. Fourth quarter here, Jackson Wells. He's going to drive in, check the no-look dish to Bixman for the deuce right there. Later on, East on the break, though, and check this out. Youssef threading the needle of Loggins for the finish. East wins for 82-49. Same two teams duking it out in the girls' game out at East. We'll pick things up in the second quarter here. East with it. Brinley Winklepleck will slow down. Hit Kiki Demke on the back cut for two right there as the Black Raiders increase their lead. Lamar's looking for a response. They'll work it around the arc to Shea Susamil. And the freshman will hoist and hit from deep. Later on, check out the pass from Maya Scoff over to Grace Westhoff for the bucket right there. However, Black Raiders with it. They'd whip it around the arc here to Kennedy Reynolds, and the freshman splashes home the triple here as East wins 57-33. More rivalries in action tonight, though, Irvin, as you were actually out in Sioux County for what we're calling the Sioux County Shootout.
Oh, yeah, and when MOC Floyd Valley and Sioux Center square off, you know it's going to be an intense matchup, and this year was no different. Since 2008, the Dutch lead the series 23-8, and it's MOC Floyd Valley getting the first bucket as Owen Vanderpool misses the first layup, but makes the most of his second chance as he gets the hoop and the harm. The Warriors, they're working on the break to break the press here. A full court pass, a little long, but a great play from Cody Sandbolt to get the ball to Brady Arns, who lays this one up and in for the deuce. Some more great passing later in the first from the Warriors. The ball eventually is going to end up in the hands of Ezra Hidma on the wing, where he lets the triple fly and cashes in. But the Dutch, they come back later on and they show off some full court passing of their own as Drayden Punt is going to catch this one, catch the defender with the pump fake, lay it up and in. And the Dutchmen, they win this one 73-51. And third-ranked Sioux Center girls in action against MOC Floyd Valley as well. First bucket of the game will be for the Dutch from Addie Jeltema. She soars in for the offensive rebound, gets the putback to go. Later in the first quarter, the Warriors, they come back with a bucket of their own. A great pass leads to this tough layup here from McKaylin Vanderwall. Sioux Center getting some momentum right there. They're holding the lead at halftime. Approaching here, and a couple seconds, and a fadeaway right here from mid-range from Marin Franken. That gets more momentum for Sioux Center heading into halftime. Now we head into the second half, and the Dutch, they're looking to cut into that deficit, and they do as Jeltema gets this one to go. It's an and one. The Warriors, they go on to win this one 55-40. And top-ranked Bishop Heelan, the girls hosting North, pick things up. Stars pushing it up the court to Morgan Beeman, but Abby Lee will send this thing to the stratosphere. And now a little later on, as Trishelle Miller will dribble it to her right and give to Melina Snoozy. Snoozy stops, hoists, and hits to increase Heelan's lead. The Stars, they're looking for an answer. They go inside to Jaden Brower, who dribbles middle, spins, and wins right here to get the Stars on the board. Snoozy and the Crusaders with it after a rebound. She dribbles out and fires a pass to cutting Abby Lee for the bucket. Heelan outshoots the Stars, winning 75-19. And the Crusaders boys team looking to get back into the win column against the Stars. Pick up in the third quarter. Great ball movement from the Crusaders as they go inside and back out to Pierce Conley with a corner three to tie things up at 38. And the Stars, they're on the break here. They push it up to Josh Mogensen, who picks up the easy bucket right there. We're going to stay in the third here. Parker Peterson is nearly going to lose his balance here. Stops, turns, and gives to Dom Foster. And the senior comes up with the hoop and the hard right here. And a little two-man game here. Check it out, the pick and roll. And a nice dish from Kason Thomas to Conley. He gets the bucket plus one on top of it. Crusaders, they win 80-69.
All right, head on out to West High. The Wolverines in action against Council Bluffs' Thomas Jefferson. Now we'll pick things up in the start. West with it on the far side. Jaden Nelson gives to Cameron Hagna. He fires from the top of the key, and the Wolverines got a three-point lead early. Stay in the first quarter. Gio Vasquez with it. He'll come off the screen, stop, pop, and bury the midi right here. West still leading by 3. Not long after, DT Kraft drives to the other side, kicks out to Jeremiah Whiteshirt for the corner three. But the Yellow Jackets would just be too much in this one. They get it out to Damari Robinson here, the junior. He'll step back, hit the tray. Council Bluffs' Thomas Jefferson wins 63-57. Sergeant Bluff Luton girls hosting Council Bluffs Abe Lincoln. We'll pick things up in the fourth quarter here. Audrey Sandboth with it for the Lynx. She'll curl around this screen into the lane, get this thing to go for 2, increasing the C-Bow lead. Warriors hustling up the court after the rebound. Bree Vandentopp slings it over to Jaden Kneifel. Kneifel composes herself, lays it in there, but it would just be too little too late in this one. Lynx get it to Allie Bombach for the corner three as they win 66-47.
This is the Central Line student section.
Sports 4 Extra will be right back.